In the heart of South America lies the largest rainforest on Earth, the Amazon, a land of endless mysteries, home to millions of species of plants and animals, many of which remain unknown to science. But hidden within this dense jungle are creatures so unique, so fascinating, and sometimes even frightening. They are survivors, perfectly adapted to the challenges of this wild environment. Tonight, join us as we embark on a journey to discover four of the Amazon's most extraordinary animals. The nearly invisible glass frog, the master of disguise known as the Potoo Bird, the intelligent and social giant river otter, and the prehistoric giant fish, the Arapaima. This is their story. High above the forest floor, on the underside of a leaf, lies one of nature's most unusual creations. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary frog. But look closer, and you will see the impossible. A body that is almost transparent. The glass frog. Its skin is so clear that you can actually see its beating heart, its liver, and even its intestines. It is like staring into a living window, a miracle of evolution. Glass frogs live in the tropical rainforests of Central and South America, including the Amazon basin. They prefer the leaves that hang above rivers and streams. Here, the female lays her eggs on top of the leaf. Once the tadpoles hatch, they drop directly into the water below. But survival is not guaranteed. Predators like snakes, birds, and insects constantly threaten the eggs. That is why the male glass frog takes on the role of guardian. He never leaves his post, watching over the eggs day and night. When the air grows dry, he moistens them with water from his own body to keep them alive. The frog's transparency is more than just beauty. It is a shield. By blending into the moonlight and the greenery around them, they become nearly invisible to predators. In the silent world of the rainforest, the glass frog survives by being seen and not seen at all. In the stillness of the Amazon, one of the greatest masters of disguise sits perfectly still. At first, you see only a dead branch, but in truth, it is alive. The Potoo Bird. The Potoo is a nocturnal bird, a true expert in camouflage. Its feathers mimic the color and texture of bark. During the day, it perches motionless, pretending to be part of the tree. To the human eye, to predators, even to the sharpest hunters, it is nothing more than wood. But at night, the Potoo awakens. Its enormous eyes capture the faintest light, giving it excellent night vision. With its wide mouth, it hunts moths, beetles, and other insects that fly through the night air. The Potoo is also known for its eerie call, a haunting cry that echoes through the forest like the voice of a ghost. To the indigenous tribes, its sound has long been tied to myths and legends. Some believe it is the cry of a lost soul wandering through the night. But beyond myths and mystery, the Potoo is proof of nature's brilliance. A bird that survives not with strength or speed, but with patience, stillness, and the perfect art of becoming invisible. In the rivers of the Amazon lives a family of animals known for their energy, intelligence, and teamwork. They are the giant river otters, the largest otters in the world. These creatures can grow up to 1.7 meters long. Their bodies sleek and powerful for life in the water. They are excellent swimmers, fast and agile. But their true strength lies in their bonds with one another. And like most otters, they never live alone. They move as families, called holts. Together, they fish, hunt, and play. They also protect one another from predators, caimans, jaguars, and even humans. Through whistles, chirps, and growls, they communicate constantly. It is almost as if they share a language of their own. The giant river otter has earned the title the wolves of the river for their teamwork and their fearless defense of the group. But despite their strength, they face a dangerous future. Habitat loss and illegal hunting have placed them on the endangered list. Once rulers of the river, they now fight for survival.
In the depths of the Amazon River lurks a giant from the past, the Arapaima, one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. These massive predators can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh as much as 200 kilograms. Their scales are thick and armor-like, protecting them from attacks. But what makes them truly unique is their way of breathing. Unlike most fish, the Arapaima cannot rely only on gills. Every 15 to 20 minutes, they must rise to the surface to gulp air using a special lung-like organ. This adaptation allows them to survive in waters with very little oxygen, waters where other fish would die. The Arapaima is a powerful hunter. With jaws that snap like steel, it devours fish, birds, and even small animals that fall into the water. Its strength is legendary, strong enough to break fishing nets, and feared by fishermen across the Amazon. But this mighty survivor of ancient times faces a threat not from nature, but from man. Overfishing has pushed the Arapaima to the edge. Without protection, this living relic of the prehistoric world could vanish forever. In the Amazon, every creature has a story. The glass frog, with its transparent body, a window into the fragility of life. The Potoo Bird, a ghost of the forest, vanishing into the trees. The giant river otter, a symbol of family and strength. And the Arapaima, a prehistoric giant that still swims in the modern world. Together, they remind us that the earth is filled with wonders, but they also remind us of our responsibility to protect, to preserve, and to ensure that their stories continue, not just as legends, but as living creatures in the heart of the Amazon.